Yes, it's time for Black Clover. Yo, welcome everyone, Sanjuche here. So the the bad lucky thing about this whole situation is that I got up early to actually react to the episode, so that you would have gotten this video from way earlier in the day, but apparently I'm not that lucky. But anyway guys, welcome back to the channel. Of course, today we're finally tackling Black Clover live reactions again when it comes on to the anime. Of course, the time skip is finally here, episode 158. We're finally heading into the Spade Kingdom arc. I've been saying this year is going to be the year of Boruto, but I'm hoping it's going to be the year of Black Clover as well, so this should be fun and interesting. And of course, it should form part of the goal of pushing Black Clover more on the channel for this year, to hopefully get it just as, you know, up there like Boruto, the interest with Boruto on my channel. So yeah, but of course I'm pretty much up to date with the manga, so let's see how they do the adaptation for the first episode of the Spade Kingdom arc. Let's get right into it. Alright, you guys know the drill. Channel banner, hopefully avoid copyright, all that jazz and blues. So I must say, like, I did enjoy the canon filler up to this point, not gonna lie. Yeah. Alright, so new opening. Boom buds. Alright, that looks clean so far. The volume here might be muted for at least, you know, copyright, but call me crazy, but it seems like it has that jazz vibe as well. Yo, knocked. Yeah. Alright. I like the opening. Visuals. Song. Yo! Leave me! Alright, yo. No one just needs our glasses right now. Boss just hit out, man. Nah. Alright. You know, it was basically the same in the manga, essentially, where, like, Tomoto obviously drew this guy to be hateable. Yeah. Smart one. Oh, we're looking clean. Yo, listen, when I saw this in the manga, did it absolutely surprised. The gears to dog. Stop the foolishness, brother. Black slash, yo, clean. Reflect. See there, no. Black Divider. I really can't expect the slash to be a bit more oomph to it, but still said no one need the glasses right now. Boom, what? No, we're gonna do funeral someone. Alright, so as expected for the anime, we're getting some extra tidbits of the, the extra fights that we kind of skipped over in the manga. I don't think we got much of Luck and Leopold. We didn't get to see much of this in the manga, so this is pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. Zennon. Dante, Vanica. Yo, welcome people, welcome back again. So I know not the wildest reaction, but it is what it is. Gotta make the reaction as genuine as possible. But yo, episode 158, to say the least, I am satisfied with the episode for the most part. Honestly, since I've been kind of binging through the canon filler, it feels so good to actually be back to a full-on manga adaptation. So not that I didn't enjoy the canon filler, I really enjoyed those stretch episodes, especially the captain's battle. But yo, it's 158, loved it. Obviously I like the opening. The song is still growing on me, but I like it. Ending, like the new ending too. But yo, in terms of like art, definitely it's a solid episode in terms of art and animation, I would say. I'm just hoping Period brings their A game to this whole time skip. Well, hopefully. I'm hoping at some point we get something as crazy looking as the captain's battle again in the stretcher episodes when it comes on to certain fights that are coming up. Just in case you're not a manga reader, I won't spoil, but there's gonna be some sick fights coming up, to say the least. So I'm hoping they get the treatment. I hope the anime gets the treatment that it deserves. Of course, given that I've read the manga already, I already know what's gonna happen. So most of the stuff I'm looking out for, especially with this episode, is seeing how they kind of expand and give extra context for a lot of the things that we probably did get in the manga or didn't get in the manga. Especially since at the end of the day, we're just about 50 chapters. Like if you were to put this episode in manga terms, we're about 50 chapters behind from the manga. So in the grand scheme of things, they'll still have to add a lot of stuff here and there to the anime just to ensure it doesn't catch up to the manga too quickly, if I'm being honest. So that's the thing. And based on what we've gotten so far, I think the major addition with this episode is the Locke and Leopold seeing how they actually storm the beast. So I'm expecting little tidbits like that to be scattered throughout this. section of the anime as per usual, more than likely. So, and of course it's quality of life additions, so it's to be expected. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they actually execute all of that. But for what this episode was, definitely loved it. One thing I will touch on, the fact that they, well, it was in the manga as well. I'll be saying that a lot, but the fact that we had Zennon asking why they waited 6 months, apart from seeing some certain aspects from previous episodes within the canon filler where we saw like the Spade Nation was preparing, it's important when you have characters, you know, giving the protagonists, the good guys, enough time to get stronger. You make it believable. That's one thing I want to say, because obviously I didn't really review these sections in the manga because it was already past this point by the time I caught up. But honestly, when it comes on to Dante and how he's going to be portrayed later, it kind of makes sense between the Spade Nation preparing their, you know, their military, their resources, and it's in character with what Dante, the leader, well, the quote-unquote leader of the Dark Triad, his personality is. And just generally speaking, with the exception of Zennon, like Vanica and Dante, two-thirds of the Dark Triad, it kind of falls in line with how their characters are. It's kind of like, okay, Cell allows Gohan to power up to Super Saiyan 2. It has to make sense within the scope of Cell's character to let Gohan do that, get the power needed to actually beat him. So I think that was a good point for me in this whole 6 months, you know, reason behind it. But all in all, I thought it was a decent episode to say the least. Loved it. Gonna definitely rinse the opening again to say the least. And yeah, let me know if you're looking forward to, because I'll be more than likely be reacting and reviewing these episodes every week to, as I said in the beginning, push more Black Clover on the channel. So it's going to be fun to say the least. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. I need to get some dinner. And I'll see you in the next one. Like, subscribe, all that YouTube jazz and blues. Enjoy the rest of your night, people.